Hey guys.
Alright, folks, the last time we checked out this band on the channel, I made some Australian jokes, and apparently I was told that 1994 called and they wanted their jokes back.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, but my jokes are dated. So, for this video, I got none for you. I got none, because, you know, it is what it is. So, we're here to check out a video from Voyager, a band that's entering, or not entering, they are. They are competing in Eurovision, and once again, I come here to speak with you today to ask you, how the fuck is a band from Australia in Eurovision? The name of the contest has Euro at the beginning for Europe.
Australia's not in the Euro Cup, so...
Exactly. I mean, this is not Euro/Asia. That would make sense. Or Euro-Asia, or Pan-Asia, whatever. It's Eurovision. How is Australia in it?
Maybe it's like the Forbidden Door, you know?
The Forbidden Door?
Yeah, like how when AEW, they open up the Forbidden Door for New Japan. Like, this is Eurovision, they're opening up the Forbidden Door, and Australia comes in. This is Jay White.
Oh, he is Australian.
Yeah.
He is Australian. So anyhow, the name of the song is Promise, and this is a progressive house remix. I don't know if it features David Guetta or not, but it's
I listen to a lot of house music now because...
Of your job.
Of my job, but then my friend also listens to a lot of... like, he only plays house music in his car.
Wow. Fuck. I'd rather take an Uber. So, before we press play and watch this video and check out this song, I just want to say that I know I'm Portuguese. I grew up in Portugal. I lived there for the better part of my life, 18 years before I immigrated to Canada. Some people would say that I was exported. You know, that's also a possibility. So anyways, I live there. I'm familiar with Eurovision. I used to watch it as a kid. Portugal always stunk up the joint. So, but we sent some horrible people there. But anyhow, so I always felt like completely detached from it because it was just like...
Your country never did good.
Yeah, it's one of those things that it's, you know, country versus country, and in the end, Germany wins.
Yeah.
So anyhow...
Let's hope this year...
Well, you know, I was just going to say, normally I have 0 horses in this race. This year I have a horse and a pony. Lord of the Lost and Voyager are there. I would love to see both making it to the final.
But maybe in the end, Germany will win.
I don't know. Let's see who gets the rose.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Who gets their tiki torch put out.
Yeah. The tribe has spoken.
The island has spoken.
The tribe has spoken. So, anyways, Voyager, Promise, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out. Fuck, that guy looks like Bjorn Strip. He does.
Promise me it's gonna be alright. 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 Have you ever been alone too much? Have you ever played for human touch? Have you ever just lost a little part of you? Find a little something new. Cross my heart to the sky, turns red in the sun.
Shit, fuck Giannis.
Since you told me everything's alright. Since you told me everything's alright. Promise me it's gonna be
You know, I gotta.
I would expect this from like a German band.
This was very das Pumpen.
Pump it. Yeah.
Sie pump it very hard. Sie pump it schnell, schnell. Sie pump it very hard.
Very hard.
Yeah. Sie sing that sie pump it. You know what we have to do? I have to do clips of fucking Roger Schmidt talking during the press conferences and do like a massive edit.
Yeah, today we played very good.
Top level.
Top level. I thought we pumped it very good.
We pump it into the box.
Hafer pumped it into the box, and I think we need to pump it more. I think if we pump it, we can win the league.
Top pumping. So anyhow, I really gotta talk about this video. I gotta go first because first of all, there was a bunch of cameos there. There was Addy from Soul Saphir. They had Bjorn Strid over there. They had the Frodo Baggins from Lord of the Rings.
You mean I think you said Lord of the Lost? You mean Bilbo Baggins?
Yeah, whatever the fucking guy's name is, the little guy with the hairy feet. So they had him there. Then they had a mix of Janis with the drummer from Ginger. I'm not quite sure which one is which.
Yeah, that's true.
But it was a little bit of a cross-pollination of the two. And then we had a guy there that looked a little bit like Antonio Banderas in his prime, just with a porno stash. I mean, there was
I was going to say, if he put his hair in a bun, he'd look like Jackson Irvine.
I don't know who that is, but I'll
Australian
take it.
soccer player.
They are Australian, so maybe there's a possibility that it could be him. Just that he has his hair down. So a bunch of cameos. Now, the thing that was more important to me than the cameos was the dancing. Because I grew up in Portugal until I was about the age of 18, and then I got exported out to Canada. It was an exchange program where they just gave me to Canada and they got nothing back. So they got nothing, which was already more than what they already gave.
You left on a free transfer.
It was it was the Bosman. It was around that time, so it was on a free transfer. So anyways, growing up, there was a guy in my town that used to ride the short bus to school if we had a short bus, but we didn't, so everybody had to walk to school, regardless of people's handicaps. And he used to stand outside bars and pubs, and when the music was playing, and he would do just that the whole night. Like, the guy had great knee joints, because, I mean, to do that all night, up and down, like, that takes incredible joint movement.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, like, that puts quite the stress on the calves, on the hamstrings, but specifically on the knee joints. So he used to stand in front of the bar all night, like, as long as they were playing, like, rock music, that's what he would do, like, the whole night. And then, eventually, he wanted to be part of whatever the band that was playing, like, like, growing up in Portugal, the bars had, like, live bands playing cover songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's what brought all the chicks to the yard, not the milkshakes. And eventually, he wanted to be in a band because he wanted to be a rock guy. Like, he wanted to be a rock and roller. So they gave him a guitar, but they didn't plug it to any amps. So the whole night, he would be, like, jamming on the fucking guitar, but, like, nothing would come
What if
of
he
it.
was a prodigy?
Trust me, he wasn't.
Like, what if he started finger tapping? And then, like, I don't know where he realizes it's not plugged in, and he plugs it in, and then boom.
He wasn't.
Starts going.
It wasn't. Whenever he would talk to people, you would have to open up an umbrella because you were getting the weather, you were getting the forecast. It was 4D. No. He was a great guy. Actually, the last time I went to Portugal, I took some metal shirts for him because he's a big metal guy. Yeah. You ask your grandmother, when your son comes from Canada, can he bring me some metal shirts? I don't know how the fuck he knows that I have metal shirts. Somebody's spilling the beans. He's not as slow as some people might think he is.
Seems like a nice guy, though.
He's a very nice guy. He kind of looks like Jerry Lewis. You don't know who Jerry Lewis is.
I've heard the name, but I don't know.
He was a comedian back in the day. He used to have a telethon where he raised money for the children. Probably the same children that he molested. Allegedly. So anyhow, he kind of reminded me of him growing up. He was friends with my brother. Like, they were the same. They grew up together. They're the same age. So anyway, so he asked my mother for some metal shirts. I took some shirts. All to say that watching this video, I thought of him. Like, his memory lives on in this video. And I'm sure anybody that grew up in my town, that grew up with him, watching this video, they're going to think the same thing, which is probably like 5 people. But anyhow, I'm from a small town. I'm from a now. I sound like
less than 5 people because now you also have to realize that the ones watching
small town boy.
It was like 5 people in your town, but then like maybe like 1 or 2 of them watch the channel. So
I think there's more than 1 or 2 that watch the channel actually. So there's gonna be a few people that know who I'm talking about. King, that's his name. King. Oh, like your grandfather.
Oh,
Joaquin, but we call him King for short. Anyways,
it would have been funnier if his name was King.
King?
Yeah.
Why would a Portuguese person be named king? He's not LeBron James or anything.
I know, but it doesn't have to be LeBron James to be named king.
Nah.
Oh, and if he would have like the Burger King crown on while he's playing guitar.
Anyways, I gotta take some more shirts next time I go. So, what do you think? Now let's get into this.
Okay, when it comes to like,
you gotta remember, this is a progressive house remix.
Yeah.
I don't know where the progressive.
I don't know where the progressive part was. When it comes to house music, it's not the best house music I've heard, because I've heard like house music that
I don't think they're trying to be.
Obviously. So when it comes to house music, it's lacking. Like it has all the elements of house music.
It didn't have enough of this.
No.
And enough of
it's
that.
It's because it has more lyrics than house music normally.
Normally,
has.
that's true.
Right. So when it comes to
and not
house,
as repetitive.
When it
as
comes to
house
sound wise, it's perfect. Like it sounds like house music. When it comes to being a house remix, not really, because house music is different. I enjoy some house music because yes, it's repetitive, but it has an addictive groove to it that makes the repetitiveness not seem repetitive. But this one being is that there's more lyrics and there's more to it, and it's not as repetitive. Like it does go around in circles, but it does change a bit.
Shouldn't they say like remix once or twice? It's the remix. That's what Puff Daddy used to do. He invented it.
Didn't what's his name? Mr. 305. Didn't he used to do that?
What the fuck is 305? I only know 316.
No, Mr. 305.
Who's 305?
Fuck,
I don't know all these area codes. I'm not fucking ludicrous. I don't have hoes on all different area codes.
I just know him as Mr. Worldwide. I only know him as Mr. Worldwide and Mr. 305.
Is that Pitbull?
Is it Pitbull? Yeah.
The bald guy with the
pencil
sleazy
mustache?
with the sleazy stash.
He drew that shit on every day.
That's tattooed.
Is it tattooed on?
He looks like he has no facial hair. It looks like he has alopecia. That's for sure. That's not real.
Yeah,
for sure that's not real.
It's not Sean Paul. It's Pitbull.
Fuck, Sean Paul looks like a slimmer version of him.
Sean Paul still makes music.
Does he?
Yeah, and he makes TikToks too. I follow him on TikTok.
Fuck, he does TikToks now?
Yeah. Well,
you know he did a song
it's him reminding people he's still alive, and that he has music, right? And like his new music is still pretty good. Like I love Sean Paul. Sean Paul brings me back to the good old days. Yeah, but he brings me back to the good old days.
Good old days.
Shut up, like come on.
He had a song called Deport Her or whatever.
Listen,
Deported, whatever.
Sean Paul can't do any wrong in my eyes. And
he had a song with the Queen Bee.
Yeah, but then he has like newer music, and like he had a song with the Chainsmokers that was pretty good, and now he has new music.
That's the second time this week I hear that name. I heard it in That's My Jam, which is a show with that.
Yeah,
dude, you know,
he has a song
on TV.
He has a song with them. And it's pretty good. I actually like that song. But then he has like new music out, and then he's using TikTok to like promote the new stuff, which it's like. To be honest, he hasn't missed a beat. Like, he sounds the exact same as he did, like, 10 years ago. And
20.
now.
Like, in his prime was, like,
25
years ago.
He sounds the exact same. He hasn't lost any beat. He's still... Shanapal. Like, he's still the same. Shanapal. You know we do it.
Oh, fuck. You know, just think about it. Canada went from exporting Sean Paul to exporting Justin Bieber. Drake. Yeah.
Who would you take, Sean Paul or Drake? I take Sean Paul.
I take Sean Paul any day of the week.
Any day. Doesn't matter how good Drake has done outside of Canada. Doesn't matter how good his music is or whatever. Sean Paul is he's a treasure. He's a national treasure.
He is.
Sean Paul. I love that shit. Him.
Okay, can we get back to
Sean
this?
Paul for Sean Paul is Sean Paul, and then for fucking Pitbull it's Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305. Shawty. Those two were my childhood. Pitbull and Sean Paul.
Look what these guys have done.
Whatever.
I get t-shirt monster here.
Thank you so much, because you guys let me tell the world how much I love Sean Paul, Sean Paul and Pitbull. And Don Omar, fuck.
Don Omar, oh my god. Oh,
that shit was my childhood. I didn't listen to metal my whole life. Some people may not.
Yeah, no, you got into metal like you were 12, 13.
I got into metal like late elementary school. So before that, I had this little MP3 player that was like orange and gray.
RCA.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was an RCA one.
Yeah, and all
with a memory card in it.
Yeah, and all it had
32 megs. 32 megs.
all it had, and it had those fuzzy, like those over the top, like
Yeah.
Walkman type headphones.
No, but they were not over the top here. They were just over your ears.
No, I had
That's
the
like
over,
for you to go
I had the
jogging.
over the top ones, but then I also had the ear ones that I converted to, and those ones were shit too. But did I really need the best sound quality to listen to Don Omar, Suavemente, and fucking Sean Paul?
Yeah, that is Don Omar. That's like from Fast and Furious, isn't it?
Suavemente is not Don Omar.
No?
No.
But he had a song in the Fast and the Furious. He was in the
Yeah,
movie.
what's it called? Fuck.
I don't remember. Should have been Gasolina by the other dude.
I had that one in there too.
The other dude.
I don't. It should bring me back to my childhood. The thing is, I get to listen to that music more now because like my girlfriend's cousin is Hispanic, so whenever we go in the car, we can blast all that music. I fucking.
You can get
love
away
it.
with reggaeton?
Yeah, dude, and I love it. It brings me back to my childhood.
You keep saying that. You sound like you're like, it's not like you're fucking 60.
It doesn't matter.
Your childhood was like 5 years ago.
No,
Like, fuck.
no, because 5 years ago I was still listening to metal.
Yeah. That's
So-
when you started.
That's when I started. So technically, we have to go back
6 years, okay, 6.5 years.
Because I
Seven,
stopped,
okay, let's round it up.
Let's say 8. Because I stopped listening to reggaeton, and then there was a point in time where I was just listening to like kind of grungy rock. Then we started the channel, so then more metal.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
10.
Unreal with where this video has taken us.
Ah.
Oh,
I'm
good luck
trying
to
to remember
Voyager at the Eurovision.
Yeah, good luck, guys. Best of luck. Fuck, now I'm trying to remember that.
But listen, if they go to Eurovision with a song like this and they have a performance like that, I think that's fucking mint. Because Eurovision,
is meant for stuff like this.
yeah, but it's not just about the music. It's also about the visuals.
performance, yeah.
The visuals play a role
They
too.
play the biggest
so,
effect. Like you can have the best song, but if there's not a good performance, then you're not gonna win.
yeah, I think all of this really helps them put themselves on the map and be a band that people will pay attention to. I actually was talking to somebody the other day about Eurovision, and they were like, it's shit now. Everybody sings in English. Back in the day, people sang in their original languages.
But like, who
I
cares?
hated that. Like when the person was going there and singing in Moldovan, I was like, what the fuck?
Who cares? Like, if they're singing English, that means they're trying to not only get the Eurovision crowd, they're trying to get crowds around the world. Because if someone in Canada likes your music, or someone in America, it can blow
Makes
up
it more
faster.
commercial. It makes it more commercial appealing.
Because the North American audience is an audience that if you tap into it, you can go far. I mean, look at Måneskin. They
Måneskin.
They tapped into that North American
Blind
audience.
Channel too. They've done pretty good in North
Yeah,
America.
they tap into that North American audience. You go from big to bigger. Like,
Yeah.
so singing English can help you in the long run. Even
It's
if
like
you don't
it's like
win,
going from having a white boyfriend to a black boyfriend.
allegedly.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know. You never know.
The white guy can have some rhythm.
Yeah, he can. You know, he may not dunk, but he may shoot some threes from the perimeter. All right. On that note, I don't even know if we talked about the song or not, but whatever. This video is already
It
too
could be a
long.
Matt McClung situation, or he can also dunk.
Yeah, or it could be like White Chocolate. They used to play for the Sacramento Kings. You guys go figure it out why he was White Chocolate. Anyhow, on that note, guys, thank you for watching. We had a blast. It was good times. We'll see you all at the next video.
See ya.